Hello, I'm Carl Stychin, Director of the Institute of Advanced Legal Studies in the School of Advanced Study of the University of London. Thank you for joining me for this update on the Institute and its work during this challenging period in our history. I hope that you, your family, and friends are keeping safe and well. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, I want to begin by expressing my sincere sympathy to those members of the IALS community who have lost loved ones to the pandemic over the past months. I also want to acknowledge that many people who have survived the virus are still facing ongoing health issues, and that many of us are experiencing a range of personal challenges due to these extremely difficult circumstances. The month of March 2020 undoubtedly was a memorable one for the Institute. First of all, we brought to successful completion of the Transformation Project, which has transformed the library as well as the fifth floor of the iconic Charles Clore House at 17 Russell Square. There is now a spacious and welcoming library entrance on the second floor with natural light, uninterrupted views looking out over Russell Square, and an exhibition space for displaying our rare books and archive collection. The entrance and exit gate systems have been replaced with up-to-date library security equipment. New facilities and services for users, such as a large group training room with increased capacity, 2 bookable group study rooms, a reference advice room for one-to-one training, an IT room with appropriate equipment and software for users with special needs, and a free self-issue laptop for loan service have all been created. Library research carols for senior researchers and visiting fellows have been redesigned and increased to a total of 38. And new Wi-Fi access points have been installed around the building on all library floors. Across the library space, there are 50 additional study desk spaces and more casual seating areas which have significantly increased capacity. New modern desks and adjustable chairs have replaced the old furniture throughout the library. Finally, a new sophisticated cooling and heating system has been installed on the roof of the building, which will give us more control over the temperatures in the library reading rooms. Of course, March 2020 will also be remembered by us all for the bringing into force of a national lockdown in the United Kingdom. Although Charles Clore House closed its doors, the Institute has remained open in that we continue to offer support and remote research services to postgraduate research students, academics, practitioners, and of course our own master's and doctoral students. One of the first initiatives we adopted was to shift our monthly PhD masterclass series online. Academics from across the UK and internationally agreed to record bite-sized podcasts on specific topics. The move online has extended to research events, with presentations by IALS visiting and associate research fellows, including a very well-attended event on financial crime and COVID-19. As well, I have hosted a podcast series entitled Judicial Ways of Working. In this series, it was my pleasure to interview members of the judiciary from the United Kingdom, Canada, the US, and Ireland on how their courts have adapted to COVID-19. The series culminated with an interview with Lord Lloyd Jones of the UK Supreme Court, who also serves as the chair of our advisory council. We have many exciting online events planned for the upcoming academic year, including a series of monthly workshops on law and the humanities in a pandemic, which I will chair. Our librarians have been exceptionally busy in adjusting to the new way of working while continuing to offer superb support. This has included ensuring remote access to new e-resources. The library has created a useful guide to free open access legal resources and our in-house created research tools, such as Bailey, the Eagle Eye portal, the Foreign Law Guide, and the Current Legal Research Topics database. The library also makes available very popular guides to legal resources by jurisdiction and by subject, which have been expanded during the pandemic. The librarians have produced a podcast as part of the masterclass series on online resources from the IALS library. And of course, we are promoting remote access to these e-resources via our weekly information emails and via social media. The IALS online newsletters also continue as usual, with the summer 2020 newsletter uploaded in July. Our virtual reference desk continues unabated, with experienced legal reference librarians available to researchers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday to answer any of their questions. Library staff continue to offer training, with recent virtual training including one on formatting your PhD. We continue to offer one-to-one training on using e-resources via our free reference advice sessions using Zoom video conferencing. Plans are already underway for running our autumn term training sessions and research workshops online. Looking ahead, the second phase of the transformation project includes the refurbishment of the ground floor, the archive room, and the lower library floors. We are hopeful that the work will be undertaken whilst the building remains largely closed. I should add that, in addition to the financial support of the University of London, the transformation project is made possible by private donations, for which we are extremely grateful. I also want to pay particular thanks to the Clore Duffield Foundation, which generously made a transformative gift of £500,000 towards the project. Of course, while we are keen to continue to make use of technology in order to engage with our communities, my colleagues and I are also eager to return to Charles Clore House. But we are committed to doing so in a safe and secure fashion. To that end, working closely with the Property and Facilities Department of the University of London, we launched a click and collect book service at the Institute on July 27th. We are hopeful of restarting our document supply service to those in legal practice in August. Through this incremental approach, we will be exploring how we can best serve our stakeholders, remotely and face-to-face, while always recognizing the need for a safe environment for all. Finally, I would like to thank you, the members of our IALS community, for your unwavering support since my arrival at the Institute in January 2019. It has been a pleasure to work with you in the ongoing development of an extraordinary institution. Recent events have underscored to me the importance and the resilience of IALS, which is due to our staff, students, and our many friends and supporters. Once again, my sincere thanks. I look forward to seeing you again soon.